us today for the North American unveil of the new Hyundai Ioniq. Ioniq is the world's first vehicle to be offered in 3 electrified powertrains. It will be available as a hybrid with class-leading fuel economy, a plug-in hybrid that could travel more than 25 miles on electric power and also provide the efficiency of a conventional hybrid, and an electric vehicle that has a range of 110 miles, which is the highest of any compact electric vehicle that is currently in the marketplace. By offering 3 different powertrains, we're providing customers the power of choice and allowing them to decide which alternative powertrain option best fits their automotive needs. Because the Ioniq represents Hyundai's first dedicated alternative fuel vehicle, we engineered it to provide efficient operation without compromising on the vehicle's driving dynamics. The electric motor is powered by a state-of-the-art lithium-ion polymer battery system, while the 6-speed dual-clutch transmission provides crisp, responsive shift feel. And a sophisticated multi-link rear suspension provides for superior ride quality and stability. The Ioniq delivers a unique, contemporary design that has been influenced by efficiency and technology, achieving an industry-low drag coefficient of 0.24. The interior of Ioniq projects a futuristic environment with an intuitive, clutter-free layout, and the eco-friendly aspect of the vehicle is reflected by the recycled plastic and plant-based biofabric materials used throughout the interior. Technology is also used to deliver comprehensive safety by offering an entire suite of advanced active safety features, such as automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, and blind spot detection with rear cross traffic alert.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2017 Hyundai Ioniq plug-in hybrid, the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid, and the Ioniq Electric.
Let's have another round of applause. The Ioniq represents the next big step in Hyundai's motor future for mobility, a continuation of its Blue Drive initiative to reduce energy consumption while cutting CO2 emissions. This initiative was started 7 years ago when Hyundai unveiled its first generation Sonata Hybrid. 3 years ago, Hyundai took another significant step by introducing the Tucson fuel cell. This was the world's first mass-produced fuel cell electric vehicle. With Ioniq, Hyundai achieves another world first, pioneering 3 electrified powertrains in a single vehicle that is designed from the ground up for a specific purpose. In other words, it's an alternative vehicle that offers real alternatives to meet customers' varied driving needs. Over here, we have the electric. This meets the increasingly urbanized customer base, ideal for a place like New York, right here. The Ioniq plug-in, which we have here down the end, is bridging the gap between fully electric and hybrid motoring, providing a best-of-both-worlds solution to customers' varied lifestyle and diverse travel needs. And in the middle here, we have the hybrid. This offers the easiest step for customers to take towards low-emission mobility. With the best fuel economy in its segment and low CO2 emissions, it demonstrates the lengths which Hyundai will go to achieve a new vision of future mobility. Let's take a deeper look into this new future, starting with Chief Designer for Hyundai Design North America, Mr. Chris Chapman.
Most of today's alternative fuel vehicles, either by the way they look or feel, really force the consumer to adapt to the car. With Ioniq, we want to change that. We want to inspire people to transition into a vehicle that reflects their own natural sense for the future. And design is a big part of broadening that appeal. Ioniq has one unified shape that's tailored around your choice of 3 electrified powertrains. One shape builds awareness through leading-edge design, which has a precise and confident character. With visual cues channeling the airflow, the vehicle portrays a graphic signature indicative of clean and pure mobility. This isn't just lip service either. We've achieved a class-leading drag coefficient without compromising our design vision, which is movement that appears sleek and effortless through its environment. On the inside, the mood that the interior sets is especially critical to winning hearts and minds. The interiors of some green cars feel like the technology is really in charge. We've taken a different approach, elevating the driver's sense of command with clean and thoughtful ergonomics which don't overwhelm you. Of course, key information is in front of the driver where it belongs. Technology at your fingertips without distracting or intruding on your sense of focus and control. And Ioniq provides seamless connectivity with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, with wireless charging for your smartphone and even a place to store your iPad. We really wanted the materials that surround you to provide a sense of serenity. The door trim panels, for example, are made from a composite resin combined with powdered wood and volcanic stone. It feels soft to the touch, and it looks great and reduces component weight by about 20%. And like the powertrain, it helps cut down on petroleum dependence. Ioniq is a refined and welcoming step into the future, truly by design.
It's fair to say Chris nailed it. Let's just have volcanic stone. Who doesn't want that in their car, right? And it makes it lighter. So it demonstrates a top-to-bottom rethinking of green transportation. It shows that class-leading aerodynamics can coexist with enticing design, and that refined surroundings can be made from renewable materials. Let's not forget as well that zero emissions can be fun to drive. Let's now hear from some of the technical advances from the Vice President of Corporate and Product Planning, Mike O'Brien.
Ioniq has its own dedicated platform, and that's really significant. It gave Hyundai engineers the freedom to create an entirely new type of eco-friendly vehicle with a choice of powertrains to meet a wide range of driver needs. The Ioniq hybrid will have the highest ever fuel economy for a non-plug-in vehicle. The Ioniq plug-in hybrid lets you drive more than 25 miles on battery power alone. And the Ioniq electric gives you an estimated 110 miles of pure electric range. With our dedicated platform, we optimize the packaging of the powertrains to create a surprising amount of interior space for passengers and cargo. We were able to place the battery system very low near the center of the vehicle, under the second row seats. We also deleted the lead-acid auxiliary battery found in competitors' hybrid models, saving an additional 26 pounds. So there's less wasted space and less weight. We further reduced the weight at the top of the vehicle by constructing the hood and rear hatch from aluminum. So you can get that low center of gravity that makes for confident handling. There's an enthusiast inside every engineer, and we wanted Ioniq to speak to that side of us. And it shows in some of the technical choices we've made. For example, the Ioniq hybrid and plug-in hybrid employ a 6-speed dual-clutch transmission and multi-link rear suspension, technologies that contribute to a more rewarding driving experience. The all-new platform also allowed us to engineer advanced safety into Ioniq right from the start. The body is composed of 53% advanced high-strength steel to enhance crash energy management and minimize cabin distortion. Ioniq also benefits from an entire suite of active safety features to help drivers avoid collisions. With Ioniq, we set out to create a true alternative to today's alternative vehicle choices. What makes Ioniq so significant is that it gives you choices to meet your specific needs. Ioniq makes a clean air future attainable for everyone.
Thank you, Mike. I had the pleasure of chatting with him earlier, and I really recommend going over to the stand there afterwards and playing around and having a look at that. It's amazing when you look at it and think about the absolute ingenuity that's gone into this. So thank you, Mike and Chris, for giving us this inside story on Ioniq. These 3 new models are the first step in Hyundai's future mobility projects. Hyundai is working not just on new products and services, but it's actually working on a larger vision for future mobility freedom of mobility, if you will. This is not simply about moving from A to B, but this is a freedom from the challenges that we face today, such as congestion, road safety, and environmental impact. This inspiring vision is being pursued with extraordinary resources, and this is now going to be a closing statement from the Vice Chairman, E.S. Chung.
Today, our cars are so much smarter than anything we could have imagined in the past. But we are not yet free from the stress and anxieties produced by the car, like pollution, traffic, congestion, accidents, and many more. Up until now, these problems have been accepted as a cost we must bear. But what if we could eliminate all these limitations and constraints that we currently take for granted? Project Ioniq is inspired by these very questions. It is a long-term research and development project aimed at incubating innovations in mobility. Our research starts from a study into the people and the societies that they live in, and we will seek to expand the concept and role of the car in ways unimagined before. The purpose of this project is to realize freedom in mobility, to discover and develop innovations that make moving from one place to another entirely free of limitations or constraints, and to look beyond the automobile and create a completely new lifestyle for the future. The future mobility lifestyle that we envisage is about staying connected to our daily lives all the time, without being restricted by the limitation of time and space. It's about being able to drive comfortably and safely, regardless of our physical conditions. And it's about living in a world where pollution and environmental hazards are not the norm. But the most important idea that underlies all of this is our determination to make this a reality for all, so that everyone, not just a select few, can enjoy better, more fulfilling lives, a mobility lifestyle that liberates us all. That is our vision for Project Ioniq.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hyundai is committed to a better future. They are providing real answers, and as you can see right here, they're providing real choices for all of us who seek to protect and improve our world. Cars like these will and can make a difference. Thank you all for sharing this with me today. I appreciate your time. I know you get to look at a lot of things, but really come and take a look at these because they really are changing the world. Thank you. Drive green and drive safely.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now welcome to come on stage and take photos of the 2017 Hyundai Ioniq lineup. Thank you for your attention.